Hi, I'm Kim Johnston, and I would like to introduce the Rotary R501 HD Speed Changer. This tire changer has independently operated bead braking arms and articulated control panel with hydraulic controls. This 220-volt 3-phase tire changer handles maximum tire diameters of 52 inches, maximum tire widths up to 21 inches, has bead breaker power of 13,300 foot-pounds, and a maximum assembly weight of 2,645 pounds. This tire changer is ideal for 17 5s, 19 5s, 22 5s, 24 5s, and super singles.
To change an aluminum super single on a R500Plus, first you need to install the aluminum jaw protectors.
Now I'm going to mount the wheel to the machine. So now I'm going to gently press the wheel into its position so it's held by the jaws inside the hub. And you want to check and make sure that it's uniformly seated in the same jaw position all the way around. And then I'll raise the wheel to its working position. We always work all the way up. Its patented ergonomics allows technicians to change tires quickly and safely. And now I'll use the outside bead braking arm to break this bead down so I can lube the wheel and tire. And the nice thing about the control panel is it allows you to walk over and make sure that you have this exactly where you want it. Now grab the paste. I'm going to make sure we lube the tire and the wheel really well. And now that I've got the wheel and tire lubed, I'm going to pull this arm out of the way. Now in order to lube the back bead and the back part of the wheel, I'm going to use the rear bead braking disc. And I'll bring that to the wheel and then I'll adjust it so it's just on the outside edge of the wheel using the hand crank. And now I've got that bead broken here, so I'm going to lube the wheel and the tire. So now we'll bring down our demount tool and we'll position it over the top of the wheel. Then we'll use our bar. We'll get underneath the bead and we'll just pop it over like this. Then all we have to do is rotate the tire. Then we'll press this back and remove our demount tool. Now, in order to take the back bead off, we're going to push it off the wheel with the rear bead roller. This is already in the correct position because you adjusted it to break the rear bead. And all we're looking for is a little bit of daylight. And then again, we're just going to rotate the tire. You may have to push on the tire a little with your hand or pull on it for some traction in case the lube has made the wheel very slippery. Shazam! Now I'm going to show you how to put it back on. We're going to lower the wheel all the way down. And we're going to make sure we lube the tire. We're going to lube the inside and outside bead. Now we bring our tire over here and we kind of push it on. And we'll raise it up a little bit. And you can pretty much always push that first bead on by hand, no problem there. We'll take this up to our working position. Now we're going to apply the aluminum hands-free clamp. So you apply the clamp so it fits around the lip of the wheel and then tighten it into position. And you want it pretty tight, not He-Man, but tight. And we'll roll our wheel to the top, just past 12 o'clock, and we'll bring our mount tool back in. And because of this wheel, it has a pretty deep drop center. Pull the tire up into that. And then as we rotate it, you'll see that the tire starts to fall into the drop center. The hands-free clamp keeps the bead where it needs to be, and the mount tool helps guide the tire into position. And that's it. We remove our clamp, and that operation is complete once we lower the wheel to the floor. And now I'll demonstrate how to change a 19.5. This is a 16-ply, 19.5 tire on a steel wheel. So now I'm gonna gently press the wheel into its position so it's held by the jaws inside the hub. Make sure all of these jaws are in the same position on the hub. And once it's locked into position, we'll go ahead and raise it up to the working position. And then again, we're gonna use the outside bead braking arm to push in this bead so we make sure we get this lubed really well. Now grab the paste, and we make sure we lube the tire and the wheel really well. Now in order to lube the back bead and the back part of the wheel, I'm gonna use the rear bead braking disc. And again, as I rotate the assembly, I'm gonna lube this. And I'm lubing the tire and the wheel. And now I'll demonstrate how to dismount this tire. The first thing I'll do is I'll pull my demount tool into position and put it on the rim. Then I'll use my bar. And again, I'm gonna pop that up over the mount tool and rotate the tire. So once we've got the front bead off, again, we're gonna use the rear bead roller to push the tire off from the rear. And I'm gonna grab the bottom of the tire to make sure it doesn't get bound. And again, just looking for a little bit of daylight. Then all we have to do is rotate the tire, and it's dismounted. Now to remount the tire, we want to make sure we lube the inside and outside of the front bead and the back bead. Okay, so now I'll roll the tire into position, slide it up to the wheel. We'll lift this up a little bit here. So we'll slide that first bead on, no problem. And we'll go ahead and raise the wheel into working position. We'll bring down our mount head. We'll grab our bar. And we'll use this to help push the bead as the tire rolls. So as I'm doing this, very easily installs that 16-ply tire. And that's how easy it is to use the Rotary R501Plus speed changer.